Marissa again. Welcome back. This is week 8. Hard to believe. Time is flying so quickly. Today was an interesting day for me. I went to the nutritionist and we talked about greasing my food and adding new things, which is really kind of scary for me because I've been very much comfortable at the 2-ounce mark, per meal. But she explained to me, the importance of getting in, to increase. So now, going to 3 ounces, she said, it sounds scary. It's natural to be a little bit, hesitant about things, but it's completely normal, and it's something you have to do. Your body just cannot sustain a healthy, existence on 2 ounces, meals forever. So it did make a lot of sense to me. And so I was excited to hear that I would be able to eat a lot of different things. I was cleared for ground beef, which I kind of had already a little bit, but because everything's been sitting so well in my stomach that I've been a little more outgoing, trying things just to see how things would work, and luckily I've been okay. She said lettuce is cool. Of course, it's not going to be like the salads I was used to having, I'm sure, but it'll be nice to, have a little variety. Tomatoes, some dry cereal, crackers, like whole wheat crackers, of course, like Wassa crackers. So yeah, all in all, it was a really good meeting. And then I got on the scale. I have been weighing myself at the office at work, and I know it's probably not the best thing to be doing that because I was weighing it at like odd times. I have like office wear on, so that's probably not what I would normally weigh myself in. Plus, I don't really truly know how accurate the scale is, and I have not been weighing at home, so blah blah blah. I was kind of, I was going by what that scale said, which, reported a loss, and that was just what I've been faithful to. So I last weighed in last week, and I believe I had weighed, in my last video it was 40 point something, I don't know, it was something around there. And then a few days ago I weighed at work, and I had lost 43 pounds, and I was like, cool, 3 pounds, that's fantastic, I'll take it. So today she puts me on the scale, I weighed in, and I'm looking at the scale, I'm thinking, oh my god, that cannot be right, but it's the medical scale, it's the bariatric center where I had my surgery. I mean, if anybody has an accurate scale, they do. And today I weighed in at 47.8 pounds lost. 47.8. I am around the corner from 50. I can't even believe it. It's like I've lost almost 50 pounds. This is crazy. So needless to say, I feel awesome. I'm very excited. It was a really exciting feeling, but I also felt like kind of numb by it. I was thinking, oh my god, this is actually happening. And I've had a couple of those moments recently where I looked in the mirror and I've been like, wow, I'm really starting to change, because I think it's hard to see yourself sometimes. I know I've had that problem. That's probably why I weighed as much as I did, because I never truly saw myself. But now I'm looking in the mirror and I'm noticing that things are smaller, like things are changing, and it's kind of a mind bender a little bit. So I'm trying to wrap my head around that. It's kind of crazy. Just this weekend, I went in my closet, I got into some old jeans that I had not worn in a couple years, and they were barely worn, they're pretty much new. They're really nice jeans too. So I was excited to get into those because it'll be really cute with a pair of boots or something. But I'm like, this is great, just little things that are actually working for me now, that before it was like hopeless, and I was like a slave to like 1 or 2 pairs of jeans that I thought were halfway decent, which I completely hated, but they were the only ones that would fit me, and I did not want to buy bigger. So little victories like that are amazing. So I'm just going to continue what I'm doing. My nutritionist said just keep doing what you're doing. The water intake, the movement, I've been getting out there every day faithfully and walking or moving more at some rate. I don't think I'm going to be able to do my walk tomorrow, which is kind of sad, because I'm going to meet my best friend and her kids for dinner, and we've been going walking. I took her son out last night for a walk, but tomorrow night we're actually going to go out to dinner, and Yesterday we just chilled at her house and stuff. So, but, you know, anything that can get me out of my cubicle at work. I've been bringing my different shoes to the office so I can change. So I can do a little more substantial walking, because I find it really unpleasant to sit in the cubicle all day, whereas before my cubicle was like my fortress and I never wanted to leave it. Now I'm like, get me out of this office. So that's good. Things are changing that way. I also did a little bit of like deep cleaning this weekend, going through like some old mail that I had stashed on my counter, thinking it was important that I needed to keep it. So I started going through it, and I found my old Weight Watcher weigh-in book or nutrition book, whatever. I'm sure you guys have seen one before. The book they give you when you weigh in. And the last time I actually signed up and went to Weight Watchers was last November, so probably almost a year ago from now. And I went from November to off and on till like March. It wasn't a success, but anyway, when I first started going there, I completely had my weights confused in my mind, thinking where I was now was the same weight I was when I went back there, thinking I had gained 30 pounds like from then to now. But when I saw the book, you know, I looked into that little weigh-in page with all the little stickers, and I actually weigh 30 pounds less now. So I'm definitely at a good place, because back then when I was at Weight Watchers, I was fighting every week to lose like a half a pound or like 2 pounds, or I would just like kill myself during the week. And then I'd go get the weigh-in, and it would be 0.4, half a pound, you know, or nothing, or you gained. I mean, gaining happens, I know, with the water weight and that, and it's just natural, we're human. Sometimes you don't have the best week, but I just remember the frustration I felt. So fast forward to where I'm at now, it's like I'm in a completely different place, and it's still really hard to imagine that I'm past that like hump. Like when I was going to the Weight Watcher meetings, I was in such a dark place. I was just so used to failure. Failure was just part of the deal. I expected I'm going to go to these meetings, I'm going to have some minor success, but I'm never going to really wrap my head around things. And I hadn't. I mean, I can truly tell you that I hadn't, because I wasn't exercising, I wasn't drinking the water the way I am now, I wasn't focused on nutrition, I wasn't looking at the healthiest option. So I can definitely, you know, say that my head was not in the right place, and that just wasn't for me. That was just another little step in the journey. So that was a little moment where I was like, oh God, wow. But that's pretty much that. I feel like everything else is going pretty well. Don't have much else to report. Yeah, I have water to drink yet tonight, and a glass of milk. I always drink my glass of milk last, because I feel like it holds me over to the morning, and I feel like I don't get hungry, because I do get hungry. I don't know if anybody else experiences where they don't have any hunger. I get hungry. I don't know what it is, but I've been able to manage that. I find that when I do get like the growling in my stomach, you know, I know it's kind of probably time to drink my protein, or it must be getting close to mealtime, and I'm pretty consistent with when I eat and when I drink protein. And also, if I'm feeling hungry, I just drink water. It just, you know, because I think a lot of it's head hunger. I think I'm a creature of like habit, and like maybe part of my mind is still programmed, like when I see certain commercials, you smell certain things, or something takes you there that you're thinking you're actually hungry when you're really not. So, like right now, because I'm watching TV and I can hear commercials, I'm thinking, but I really don't want that, you know. So the water, it will be in a popsicle. But that's it. I hope everybody's having a great week. Thanks for all your feedback and your support. It's so important, and it's just really, really cool to read everybody's comments, because you are all very great, and it's awesome just to see everybody else and how well they're doing. So here's to another week down, and that's it. I will check in next week, hopefully with another good weigh-in. I don't know how that's going to go, though. I'm kind of afraid of the scale now. I don't know if I really want to get on the scale, or I should probably just go to my bariatric center and just say, hey, can I use your scale? Hey, there's no shame in my game. I would go there just to weigh in. It's like around the corner from my house. Luckily, I live very close. So I don't know, because I don't want to have a weigh-in that's really off, because now I know that my office scale was weighing me about 4 or 5 pounds heavier. So that could kind of screw with my head too if I don't take that into account and get on the scale and I'm like, oh my god, what the hell. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll be back around. I'm not going to disappear. That's it, everybody. Thank you, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.